Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here for this Sunday weekly live session, question and answer session. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, wherever you're going to be watching me from in the next 1 hour, as we always do every single Sunday around this time from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. East African time. I go live and people watch and give their questions about love, life, and well-being. If I'm able to answer the question, I will do my best to do that. But if I'm not able, the people who are watching together with you, they might be able to respond to your question, give you their honest advice or opinions. Let me know where you're watching me from, and I hope you're enjoying the Sunday so far. I see you, Kate. I see you, Ruth. Thank you so much. Mishkemi, Akwi, Regina, Maureen. I see you. Peshi, Joel, Pretty. I see you. Angela, Antiwa, Baba, Lucy, Latifa, Fiel, thank you so much. Jackie, I see you too. Sammy, listen, Del, thank you so much. Benedict Sifuma, Joyce, how is your Sunday so far? The first question that I have today is a question which I posted a few hours ago on my Facebook page about advice that you can give people who have met online. They have started dating for more than 6 months without meeting each other face to face. What advice would you give those two people? And people have been giving their opinions and their advice. But in the meantime, that is not the only question that I have for today. I would like you to present your questions on the comment section, and let's see if we can try to help each other. I'm calling this Sunday Therapy Question and Answer Session because I strongly believe the people who will give you the best advice and the truth that you're scared of hearing are strangers. People who are not your family members, people who are not your friends, people who do not know you. So feel free, as a man or as a woman, wherever you're watching me from, if something has been bothering you, ask that question on the comments. If you're scared of asking it publicly, kindly text me on my inbox. I will not reveal your name, but I will read the question and let the audience respond. Tag your friends that you're watching together with the other shows. Bring them here. Bring your friend who has asked you a question this week. Bring his or her question on the comment section. All right, Karembo, I see you. Rose Kamau, hello there. Happy Sunday, Anne. Watching from Uganda. Susan Robinson, I see you. Lillian, thank you so much. Meti, Pretty Nunu, Eunice Kogo, thank you so much. Emma, I see you. Thank you. Anne Lame, Rose Kamau. Okay. Thank you for the greetings. Let's wait for the questions. Thank you, watching from Zambia, Harriet. Okay, we have the first question here by Geram Lira. I'm dating a guy. He says he loves me. It's 3 months and it's online dating. Benjamin, whenever I ask him a question, he ignores me. Even simple question like what he does at his free time. I'm confused. Okay, that's the first question there by Geram Lira. You can respond to her. Well, Jera, in my own experience, if you are meeting somebody online, it's very important to know what they do, especially in their free time, so that it can make the communication easier and smoother. But if a person doesn't tell you what he does or she does during their free time, then the communications become very hard and difficult, and that is a red flag. Otherwise, how are you going to know this person? And time is moving. If the person cannot reveal what they do in their free time, then that is not a very good sign. I wish you all the best, Jera, and thank you for your question today. Okay, let me see. Kokunda Hope, Benjamin, this is G, who once contacted you through a Bobby Abiri Mugumu Facebook account. I hope you now remember. So this is me. I can't really remember very well what was it about, but thank you for watching and contacting me. Watching from Doha, thank you. God bless you too, Bella. Thank you so much. Medina, I see you. Wambu, thank you. Joanne Dorcas, thank you. Millie Millie, Joy Joy, Julie Jackson, pretty. Okay. Priscilla Moniki, yes. Benjamin, I asked last time if it's okay to kiss a guy on the first date and you didn't reply. I replied, maybe you didn't watch that. You asked it last Sunday. I said, first date, it depends with your chemistry. But I insisted that kissing is not just kissing. And people are asking, what kind of kissing are you talking about? Is it deep kissing that you exchange saliva from you to that man? If you don't know each other's health status, I don't think that kissing is really nice. It's not a cool thing to do it on the first date. Make sure that both of you are healthy and you know your health positions before you even think about kissing. And I said kissing might lead to something else. Remember, if you have not even checked or you don't know the other person's health condition, you kiss, the kiss becomes too good. The next thing you know, your legs are wide open and the rest is history. So the answer is yes and no, but I insist people should know their health condition first before the kissing takes place. Okay, watching from Texas, USA, thank you so much, Zipporah. Depto, I see you. All of you are sharing the video. Thank you so much. Maureen, I see you. Eve, I see you. Thank you. Kukunda, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. Thank you. No background music. Yeah, today no background because the video will be muted when I'm speaking. And I don't want my voice to be muted, especially in this question and answer session. Okay. Sarah, this is not a meet and mingle, but join every Saturday and Sunday, 9 p.m. East African time. Right now, we are doing question and answer session. So check the time of the meet and mingle at 9 p.m. East African time, not at this time. Okay, we have a question here. Jose Ethan. Hi Benjamin, is it okay to wear a trouser on the first date for a Christian couple? You know how African men sometimes judge. Yeah, that's no problem. Those are not African men. Those are traditional African men. Wear because you're comfortable and you feel beautiful and you're not exposing yourself in front of the public. But so long as you are wearing something decent, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That person who is judging you has issues, and tell him to focus on his dressing style. Okay, all right. Thank you, Rutha, for enjoying last night. I hope you will watch again tonight. Michelle Sako has a question. I met a man online now, 2 weeks. He asked me to send my pictures, and I sent them. He complimented. It was good. We communicated nicely for about 2 to 3 days, and then he muted up to now. What could be the problem? Could it be that he has gone for good, I leave him, or I just be patient? Okay. Thank you, Michelle. This is what I've posted on my YouTube channel, Benjamin Junior Bogonko, something called ghosting, people disappearing without giving you any reason. Sometimes you will blame yourself as Michelle. You might think that maybe you're not beautiful enough. And I said in my YouTube video, the ladies who get ghosted, they remain with question marks. Have you ever been ghosted by somebody disappearing without telling you anything? Ladies become so conscious about the reasons why a man has disappeared and left them. But I said in my YouTube channel and YouTube video, when somebody disappears from you without giving you any explanation, don't worry about it. Don't overthink about it. Just let the person go and move on with life. I mean, if he has his opinions about who you are, about your looks, about your body, about your shape, that is his own opinion. So long as you love yourself, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you like who you are, you know yourself, you know what you want, don't bother so much. And if a man has disappeared, then there's no reason for you to continue chasing the guy. Let the man do the chasing. Just avoid him as much as you can until he begins chasing you. Okay, Michelle, all the best. Okay, Kakunda, yes. Kissing is very dangerous, especially if you kiss a very handsome man. And the kisser is so good, eh? Kissing can make a woman go wild and crazy, eh? Okay, me, I'm far away. This is Emily Demapesa. Next question here by Emily Demapesa. Okay, me, I'm away from my husband, and all the time when I found her online in WhatsApp and text her to go offline, and when I ask, he tell me I'm okay, please, what can I do? I need your help. Who is, I don't understand your question. You're far away from your husband, and all the time when you found her, you mean her is him? When you find the man online in WhatsApp and text him, he goes offline. And when I ask, he tell me, I'm okay. Please, what can I do? Please, I need your help. Okay, Emily, I think you're talking about your husband. If you're far away, is online and disappears, that happens. It's part and parcel of long distance relationships and marriages. But what you should do, tell the person how you feel and agree on the time that is okay for him and for you to be talking. People need to have an agreement. This time we can talk, this time I cannot. And if the person does not follow the thing you have agreed, something is wrong. He is doing something behind your back. So why don't you travel and go and see the man? Make the distance shorter by visiting and seeing the man. Otherwise, that is not a very good sign. If your husband loves you and respects you, he will not always disappear online every time you want to chat with him. Okay, let's see here. Another question here. Okay, thank you, Rehema. Thank you for responding. If you have a question, please drop it there and respond according to your own experience. Help another person's question by responding and advising him or her. Aisha Muhammad, 4 years without sex. What advice do you give me? Thanks. Aisha Muhammad, if you want sex, go for it. Look for it. That's the only advice I can tell you. If you feel like you need to have some sex, go find it, but make sure it is safe sex. Nambasa, Tasha, Benja, is it good for a guy you got online to ask a lady money? I have got very many of them. They start well, but they keep asking for money. Why? Nambasa, thank you so much for your question. Yeah, it is not good for somebody to ask you for money, especially as a man. I believe that you should be willing to do it by yourself. And as I've always said about this topic and this question, provide the amount that you are comfortable and you're willing to do it. From your heart, you're supporting the person, but don't give too much. And also, you should see the value of this money that you're giving. It's just like a charity or people who start up these NGOs, non-governmental organizations, and there's no value. People are just taking the money at the expense of the people that they are pretending to help and make themselves rich, which is so unfortunate and so unfair. So don't give your money. If you have the money, it's okay. Giving is better than receiving, but make sure that you don't give too much and ensure that the money and the person you're giving to, there is something that you are helping him to achieve that can actually also help you in the long run. But do not give your money easily. Money is very hard to get. The time you spend making the money, think about it every day you are giving out the money. Okay, all right. Yes, this online dating for a year. We have Riza Pondi. Thank you so much. This online dating for a year. We have never met, but the guy share what he does, where he is, but we haven't met. We are to meet. There was a lockdown. Should I keep hoping? Yeah, if there's a plan to meet Riza Pondi, Corona has messed so many people's plans. I understand that can be a very genuine reason why you shouldn't meet, but many countries are opening up. People are beginning to fly and to travel. I hope the Corona will disappear completely. There's some hope. I can feel some hope between you and that guy, so long as you meet. And if you are over 30, Riza Pondi, and this thing is going beyond 2 years, something's wrong. Any lady who is over 30 years and you still keep on hoping beyond hope without meeting the man, especially if you are expecting some marriage or a serious relationship from the guy, beyond 2 years without meeting face to face, you need to ask yourself, why can't he meet me, or why can't you meet the guy? And don't be shocked after 2 years that the guy was just putting you on pending and he had someone else. But don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Okay. Okay. We have a question here. Benjazo Emekaike. I am Benjamin from Nairobi. Oh, my namesake. Thank you so much. I would like to know why feeling depressed when my wife is not around. Emergency travel last week. I'm seeing it like a whole year. Why? Very nice question there, Benjamin. Okay. First of all, that is a good sign. It means you love her. You miss her. I'm just assuming that you guys have been married not a very long time. So anyway, depressed is feeling sad for a long time. So for you, it's missing the person and maybe doubting. I don't know if you're doubting what she's doing, where she went. But if you're not doubting her, you know why she traveled and what she's doing there. Respect her journey. Respect whatever she's doing there. Trust your wife. And get busy. Why not start some hobbies that will keep you going and keep the time going? Most couples, if there is no internet in the house and there is no electricity, my friend, if you have no any other hobby, things will be very tough for you. But use this time as Benjamin to discover the things you can do alone and can make you happy, and so that you don't miss your wife so much. Get some hobbies. At least that will keep you going. All right. All the best, Benjamin. Thank you for your question. Okay. Let's see here. Another question here. Okay. We have a question here by Zipporah Masira. Keep on sharing the video, ladies and gentlemen. Zipporah Masira. Benjamin, how does one understand a husband who every pay period he gives 90% of his pay to his sisters who are working and way well off, yet he is struggling? 90% pays to his sisters who are working, and yet him is struggling. Zipporah, that's a very interesting situation. We have people who are very selfless. I am very selfless when it comes to my family. The same way I spend all the time making these videos and sitting here and connecting people. It's how I'm selfless with my time. And sometimes I forget myself, which is unfortunate. But these days I'm trying to be very careful about my life and myself. So that man could be selfless, and he needs to and I wish you could tag him. He needs to understand that at certain point there are people that you can help, and there are people that you have to stop helping, especially the people who are disabled and maybe they are sick and cannot work or cannot earn a living. Those are the people you invest your money and your time in helping. So maybe it's just too selfless, and the sisters are so smart. They are taking him for a ride, or they are just misusing him, which happens these days. We have very many family members who will, so long as you're giving, so long as you're always giving, they will do anything to get from you. So you have to reach a point, even you as a man or as a woman who is watching this broadcast today, if you are in the same situation like this man, sometimes don't forget yourself. Don't forget to buy yourself a nice watch, a nice cap, a nice suit, a nice phone. I mean, I was so selfless when I moved to this country, sleeping on the floor, just to support the same situation like that. And I talked about it in my podcast. I said after 2 years sleeping on the floor, I started coughing every day. And I thought that I had TB or I was sick. And when I went to a doctor, the doctor told me, because you sleep on the floor, you have been inhaling a lot of dust. It is so much on your chest. Please go and buy a bed. Sleep on a bed. Stop sleeping on the floor. And that day when I walked from that clinic, I went straight to a furniture store and I bought a bed. Sometimes, do not forget yourself. You work so hard, You spend sleepless nights and sleepless days making the money. Make yourself a priority. For once, make yourself a priority and don't forget yourself. I hope that man will do that moving forward. Okay. All right. Must see Ian. I don't have feeling for men anymore. I'm tired for PT games. I can't date anymore. Sorry about it. Take your time until you are able to date again. Okay. Let's see if you have another question here. Riza Pondi, thank you so much. All of you are saying hello. Thank you for your greetings. We have another question here, Michelle. How can you chase men flooded in your inbox after you had claimed you're single? I picked an idea of borrowing them money so that they disappear, but some keep on insisting I should send them the number. I need another trick, please. There is no any other trick. The only trick is blocking or ignoring. Unless you enjoy the attention of men, which any woman should be so happy. Most men are approaching you and trying to get to you. Unless you're enjoying that attention, but the only solution to keep them off is click that block button or ignore as much as you can. Okay, let's see another question here. Benjamin, I'm happy to hear that. All the best with your wife. And how long have you been married? God bless you too. Thank you so much. I'm still waiting for another question from you guys. 23 minutes gone. It's a Sunday therapy question. People will not judge you. These are strangers unless they know you personally. Ask your question and you will get the best advice every Sunday at this time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. East African time. So please spend the next 30 minutes to ask your question before it comes to an end. Somebody's saying, read my name. Kale Kitchen. Okay. All right. I've read your name. Rukia, thank you. Nobinya, thank you so much. Osekel, no. Hello there. God bless you too, Ken. Rose Kamau. Okay, thank you. Emily de Mapesa, you're welcome. Let's see if we have another question here. Thank you so much. Helping others is good, but self-love should be a first priority. Don't forget yourself when you're helping these people too much. Okay, Bella Bobley, how do you know that a man is ready for marriage? Thank you so much for your question. I have this question answered on my YouTube channel. Make sure that today you go through my YouTube videos. In fact, I'm going to be searching for that video today. I said the first sign that you know a man is ready for marriage, he will have the plans. He will tell you his plans with you as Bella. This is what I'm planning with you by this December. And are you willing? Are you ready? So he must tell you. You shouldn't be asking him, when are we getting married? Or if it's taking too long, then sometimes you can introduce the topic, how do you think about family? But any man who really wants to marry you, Bella, he will tell you. Men don't beat around. So long as they have seen, they have admired you, they have loved you. As a man, I know men, once, ask any man who is married and is watching this podcast right now. Once he has seen the woman, once he likes you, once he feels that you could be his partner, no more excuses, no more monkey business. But if it's taking longer, if he is delaying the process by giving many excuses and you're accepting it, probably the man is not ready for marriage. He is not ready. But those plans have to be very specific. Coming to see your family, bringing you over to see his family, getting to know each other, and making the marriage legal within a span of 2 years, maximum 2 years. If it goes beyond that, something is wrong. And as a woman, you should begin questioning yourself whether you're wasting time or the man is taking you for a ride. Sheba, Benjamin, I have been in a long distance relationship with my guy. and he really loves me. He is willing to marry me officially after going back to Uganda. But I'm afraid whether our marriage will work because I have 2 kids. Whenever I talk about the kids from Allah, he normally say the kids are a blessing from Allah. I don't know, man. That's a very difficult situation. And we have so many men, sorry to say, Sheba and the rest of the ladies who are in this situation. We have millions of men who say kids are blessings. Kids are a blessing to God, to us. And they are a blessing, but it comes with responsibilities. And most men, like maybe I'm assuming your boyfriend or your fiancé, as you're saying, may not be really meaning that he is going to be with you with the children. Children, as most of you know, come with responsibilities, and some of the responsibilities are raising them. Financial needs are needed. And most men would tell you, I wish they would tell you on your face, I want you, but so long as you're taking care of your children. That's what I think men should be telling any woman. I love you as Sheba. I love you as Milson. I love you as Jane. I know you have a son. I know you have a daughter. But honestly speaking, I would love to have you. But so long as you're taking care of your child and the father of the child is taking care of the child. If a man tells you that, then you're aware and you know what you're expecting. But on the other hand, what you're saying, we don't know about this guy. Some men may take you, I'm hoping he's one of them, together with your children. He may not support them financially directly, but be there as a father, as a responsible father, raising these kids together with you. So in short, do not expect the man to take up you together with the children as his responsibility, because it's going to be very frustrating. And some men will give you another child and then focus on his own biological child and frustrate you with your 2 children. So take your time, learn this guy's personality. If he has a child, probably not together with that child, find out if he's doing his job to support the kid, to be there for the kid. So do your homework. Do your homework. Long distance, and somebody is promising you to take care of you with the children. Very few can do that. So think about it deeply before you go, before you settle down, and lastly, before you make another baby with this man. Men are weird. A man will give you twins, and now you'll have 4 kids, and then he will comfortably walk away and leave you with 4 children without shame. Think deeply about it. Do not be pregnant again. Don't be. All the best. Okay? Akiri Memori, what's the best way to forget your ex whom you loved so much and you no longer, but you still think about for years? Akiri Memori, thank you so much for your question. We all have our exes that we still think about them. It's normal, it's okay. So long as it's not affecting your daily life, you are healthy, you are working, you are normal, you are functioning very well. So in short, you're still okay. Your life is not affected, even though you're thinking about her. The best thing to do is to find a new love. Accept other people coming to your life. Accept the other woman. I've seen you in my Meet and Mingle shows, Akira. I remember you very well. So accept other people, another woman coming to your life. Don't compare. People are different. Even your own twin brother will never be the same as you. Accept a new love, a new beginning, a new chapter, and invest your time, your emotions, and your dreams to a new person who is coming to your life. At the end of the day, if some people walked away from, I don't know why this person became your ex. Maybe the person died. Sorry to say that. I don't know what exactly happened. But if they are alive and they are far away, don't communicate. Don't meet them. Don't follow them on social media. Some of you guys begin following your ex on social media. You block him on Instagram, but you leave him on Facebook. Very wrong move. Waiting for karma to beat this person. Karma is not coming. Some people will never have karma in their lives. You might pray to God that something bad happens to them, but it might not work like that. Maybe it will happen when you're dead. So An ex is an ex. Cut off communication. Don't follow. Don't listen to stories. People coming to you telling you, hey, your ex is now becoming the president. Don't listen to people. Tell them on their face, I don't want to hear anything about this man or this woman. I moved on. I respect you not telling me anything about this person any day, anytime. So there are many things for you to do to forget an ex, but open your heart. In short, there's a quote, I forgot. The best way to forget an ex is to be willing to be hurt again. The best way to forget an ex is to be willing to be hurt again. Very painful. If you're willing to be hurt again, it doesn't mean you're going to be hurt. You have opened your heart to accept other person in your life, and you want to enjoy this love again, this thing called love, and you're willing to be hurt so that you can forget the other person. Okay. All right, Jackie Naughty, thank you so much for all of you watching and sharing the video. Benjamin, I have a friend with have been in a relationship for 2 months now, but he always asks for naked pictures. What can I say? Jackie Naughty, this question is always asked every Sunday. Again, as I always said, do what makes you happy. If you want to send them, send them. If you don't want, don't send them. You are an adult. You know what is right. You know what is wrong. At the end of the day, do what you really want to do. That's all I can say. If you don't want to do it and the man is annoyed, or the man ignores you, or the man runs away, then that's it. Find another man who will not be interested in that. And there are so many men who will not be interested. But at the end of the day, do what makes you happy and stick to your principles. Ondieki, how do you deal with a spouse who keeps on flirts on social media? This question I asked the other day. People like flirting and people are giving so many responses. So Ondieki, I hope you will like and follow this page. These days, flirting in marriages is very, very rampant because of social media, and very easy to talk with anyone from anywhere. Dealing with such a person, personally, it takes time. Flirting is very addictive. If you like flirting, you know what it means. And because it's very addictive, so expect it to stay for quite some time. So as Ondieki, as a man, I'm assuming and I'm believing you're a man, you also have to check your flirting. In my experience, when I used to flirt a lot and I had a woman in my life, she told me, Benjamin, tit for tat is a good game. And some of the people, when I posted this question, they say tit for tat. If your spouse is flirting, flirt more, which will end up with premium tears and very ugly. The best thing you can do as a man, talk to your woman and tell her how you feel about the flirting and how it's affecting you and the relationship, and agree to cut it down and finally stop doing it. But lead as an example. You might have to take very bold steps as a man to reduce your flirting, and to some extent to share your password, to tell the woman, hey, this is my account. I do not flirt with women, but I see you flirting with other people, which I don't like. And if you continue doing this, I don't think we can stay together. It's better for us to separate. An intelligent woman who loves and respects you will finally stop the habit and stick to the relationship. All the best, Ondieki. Check yourself as a man if you are also flirting. Okay. Maureen Nyaribari, my question is, how do you go about this men when you reject them, they start abusing you? Do you abuse back? No. Maureen, thank you so much for your question. Yes, we have very many men who abuse ladies on the I've never abused a woman who has refused me. I don't think it's fair. It's unnecessary, because you never know. The world is too small. We live in a very simple, small world. You abuse somebody today, the next day you meet this person and helps you a big deal, more than you expected. Respect somebody who has said no, my fellow men, and especially those men who abuse Maureen and any other lady. It's young boys, but we have men over 35 who still abuse a woman. You're not beautiful, you're ugly, and you're too proud. You think going abroad is an achievement. They have very stupid and silly kinds of abuse that they give to a woman. And the same man has sisters, he has daughters that he's trying to raise. I hope he's raising them, supporting them. And every time I put my sisters in the picture, I don't want to say some nasty words to a woman because she said no to me. The same words, I don't want my sisters to get them. But my sisters always tell me, my younger sister tell me, men abuse them when they say no. It's part of the game. Don't abuse back. Block, ignore, and let it not get into you. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are smart enough. Whatever the person says, some words will remain in your mind and in your heart for a long time. In fact, when somebody tells you you're beautiful, you will forget. But when the same person tells you you're very ugly, you might never forget that. But remember, those are people's opinions. That's what they see, and that's not who you are. Don't abuse back. If you abuse back, there are people who are very powerful with their words. They are talented in making you regret why you continue to abuse them. So politely ignore and block immediately before you respond to their abuse. Okay. Okay. All right, Fi, thank you so much. Let me see another question here. I'm moving now to my inbox to check some of the questions which you guys have been sending. Okay. Rehema Kiboy, I'm doing that. If you are a financial expert, as I said, some of them, when I approach them, people take time to accept to the offer. If you are somebody who is financially sound, I have contacted even some celebrities who are very good with business to come and talk about it. But people take time. I'm taking time to build my name. You never know. Once my name is too big, anyone, a celebrity or a nobody, will still join. But if you know somebody who can talk about financial management and advise the ladies, especially who are abroad and spending a lot of money in terms of love or in the name of love, please connect me with him or her to come and talk about it. But I am in the process of doing that. In the meantime, I am focusing on the topics that I'm so much passionate about. I wish I was passionate about business and money management. Okay, let me see. Oh my goodness. Did I skip some questions? Okay. How can you tell if someone loves you, Salome? You will never ask that question. You will never ask it. The only way to know that somebody loves you, you will not even have any time to ask it. But that means their actions speak more than what they say. They promise you A and they deliver A. That is the true meaning of love. How do you know that he or she is using you and wasting your time? Shingunjiri, if you are fighting over the same things, or the things that you have been arguing about and conflict between the two of you have not been solved. It's a baby mama. If it's the plans to meet your family members, the things that you have been discussing and there are no changes. It is going on and on. This year, next year, after Corona is the same story up and down. And if it goes beyond 2 years, no plans to be together with you or to make the relationship become a serious one, then one of you is seriously wasting time. Kipto, Benjamin, hi to you. I've been in a relationship for 2 years, but unfortunately only to know that my girlfriend is with another guy. What should I do, Kipto? I'm sorry to hear that. That can happen. It only means the lady was not serious with you. She didn't love you. She was taking you for a ride. As I said, people will reject you. In my podcast, I've talked about rejection. And one of the most painful things even for men, is to be rejected by a woman. So the best thing to do, accept the reality, as painful as it is, and don't blame yourself. You're still young, I believe. You're still energetic. And you never know, from this comment, somebody somewhere will get to know you. So you accept the reality and keep moving so long as you focus on yourself. I have a cousin, may his soul rest in peace, who was in the same situation. Once his own wife left him, he turned into alcoholism, and unfortunately, he passed on at the age of 40 by too much drinking. Yes, men get depressed once rejected. So you have to think about your health. The same way when you lose a job, you lose a loved one, you lose your mother, and you lose this girlfriend or this woman. It's a very painful thing. But remember, your health is more important than whatever you have lost. So in every day and anything that you're doing from now onwards, think about your health. If you're doing something that is affecting your health because of this loss, then you need you need serious help, counseling and some therapy here and there, some coaching, and then you will move on with life. But do not ruin your life by somebody leaving you. Bayan, why is it that these people who date online always ask for naked pictures? Any solution for my fellow dating? Okay, I think we have talked about it. Bayan, do what makes you happy. If you want to send the picture, send. If you don't want to send, don't send. And end of the story. Masi Njenga. Benjamin, how can you advise someone who has trust issues? Thank you so much for your question, Masi. People who have trust issues, like I said in my YouTube channel, insecurity. People who have trust issues. First of all, we start with you as Masi. What are you doing to make the other person to have trust issues? We have many couples or many spouses who are making the other one to lose trust. So it begins with you by changing certain things. If you flirt a lot, if you are... we had a story of a lady who is talking with men at night and the husband is next to her. A very painful process. If you're talking with strangers in the middle of the night, I think somebody will have trust issues. So it begins with you. And then if you have no issues to make the other person to lose trust, then tell the person how it's affecting you. Tell your man that the way he is having these trust issues is no longer making you happy. The men who try to follow a woman left, right, and center, who is calling you, who is texting you, who is that commenting on your picture, who is Benjamin, who is this. We have people who are like that. And the best thing for you to do is to tell them how it's affecting you. Sometimes they don't know. Sometimes they will think they are showing you love, but it's just affecting you and controlling you, your movement and your freedom. So tell them how you feel. And that person, maybe if you have trust issues with your partner, remember to solve your past issues. People have trust issues because they were betrayed in the past. We know that for a fact. Somebody may have been heartbroken and it's very hard for them to trust again. Allow them to share their stories. So ask your man, what happened to your past relationship? Please share with me. So they will narrate to you. Some men will never open up. People will never say exactly what happened. But people come from a background that they were hurt so badly that anything you do, any slight thing, will make them to doubt if you are serious with them. So know their story. When you know their story, then you will begin handling them in a better way. But to reassure them. Reassurance is better than nothing. Tell the person, I love you, I'm here, you can call me, you can check up on me, I am not with anyone. Just reassure them. You reassure them, but it's hard work. Can you imagine reassuring an adult all the time, where you are, what you're doing? Can I video call you and see you? It's a lot of hard work. And that's why I say talk to him, tell him how you feel, and tell him it's affecting you. And he needs to change to stop doing that and bring back the trust. Thank you so much, Kevin Getubo. Hey, Benjamin, I met a young, beautiful lady online. We dated for 6 months, but little did I know she was sharing a phone with her mother. And they took turns in chatting, okay? But the lady didn't know that her mother also chatted me. So time came and I traveled from the States to go and see her. And then what happened? Unfortunately, I planned the trip with the mother and she hid it from her. So I went and spent a week in a hotel room only to do what? Okay. Did you sleep with the mother? Kevin Getubo. I didn't get your last part of that story. Rose Lucania. Hi, brother. I used to have a boyfriend whom I loved and trusted more. But one day I found out that he is cheating on me. And to make the matter worse, he is married to the lady. And now they have a child. I'm confused and I don't know what exactly to do because anytime I want to move on, I find it difficult. I cannot. I try to block him, but it never work. I find peace with busy him. Okay, my question is, what shall I do to move on? Because he is already married, but still lying to me that he did not. Rose Lucania, thank you so much. Moving on is a very difficult stage for any relationship, but you have every reason. Rose Lucania, I want to ask you this. If you have a daughter and is in the same situation, what advice would you give your daughter? The man is already married, so it's nothing you can do about it. You blocked him, it didn't work, yes, but why didn't it work? Did you block him on WhatsApp only and still follow him? The easiest way to move on is to cut off 200% communication with that person. The moment you cut off, scientifically speaking, it won't last more than 3 months before you begin forgetting the person. People these days, they still want to hope that the person will come back. The person proved to you has another woman. It is so sad what he has done to you. But I don't think if you blocked him, it will be hard for you to move on. It will take time, but just keep going. Keep yourself busy. Get new hobbies. Do the things you were doing before you met the guy. And enjoy the journey of being single at the moment. There are people who are struggling, trying to date a married man and expecting him to make them happy and have full attention, forgetting that the guy has another family and has another woman and he is focused on his family. You are there as a sex object. Whenever he's stressed, he will come to you, and so long as he knows that you love him, he knows you will accept to have some sex with him and he will comfortably walk away. Don't be a sex object. Don't be a stress reliever for this guy. Move on and focus on yourself, and God will bless you with another serious and genuine love. All the best. Okay, Millicent Nyaboke, I'm dating from Kenya. The nigga always asks me about my son, but kuna time we agreed aende akaone mtoto, but I'll come with some silly excuses. Millicent Nyaboke, sorry about the situation. Masi. Hi Benjamin, my boyfriend has muted for like 3 days now, but Damkosea, you have not done anything wrong to him. Okay, he's just viewing my status, but quiet. Okay, kindly, what should I do now? Because I'm disturbed with so many questions. Okay, Mercy, this is a very painful stage for any person. People who mute you and don't talk to you, give them 14 days. There is something called 14 days. I will put it in my book. So long as they don't do this very often, I'm assuming it's the first time, but if they do it very often, like 2 or 3 or 4 times, the mistake is on you now as Mercy. You accepted this silly game from a guy. A serious woman tells a man, you don't go mute on me and then come back after 3 days. You don't mute on me and then come back after 1 week. The moment you tell a man like that, he will become serious. And he will be serious with you, or he will leave you because now he has found a serious woman. So any woman who is put into this game with a man, 14 days, don't respond, don't text, it's very painful. It's very painful because the 14 days you create these movies. He is flirting, the things I normally do with this guy. I don't know what he is doing with the other woman or other women. Those 14 days, if you don't check up on a man, even for me, If a woman mutes me for 14 days, ask any man who is watching this video right now. They begin to question. After 14 days, you will see the man coming back to you and asking you or pretending and telling you, okay, so now you have also gone silent on me. Most men will come back after 14 days, unless they are married, they have another woman who they are very serious with her, or they are sick. So they don't even have the energy to text you. But a majority, 95% of the men will come back and ask you, what happened? Why are you quiet on me? And then start abusing you, blaming you, and turning the game to you so that you feel guilty and you forget that he has been doing the same thing to you. So after 14 days, if the man doesn't respond to you, doesn't text you back, what do you do? That is the question. This is the time that you begin to ask yourself, how serious is this gentleman with you? If he can go mute for 14 days and he is online, what does that tell you about the guy? Do you think if you're married with a guy, he will be able to be talking with you and communicating with you? A serious man will stay, yes. Beyond 5 days, something is wrong and something is seriously wrong. After 14 days, if the same thing happens, tell him, it has been nice knowing you. I like you. I admire you. You are very intelligent. You are very handsome. But your game of disappearing and appearing, unfortunately, is not going to work. And I wish you all the best. But if you want to keep this thing going on and communicating, please, when you disappear, don't disappear because I will not respond. Set the standards high. Serious men will stay. Jokers will leave you alone. Sharon, hi Benjamin, I'm dating for 3 years and we have some misunderstanding between us and he called me a peach or a bitch. I left him quietly, but now he wants me back and I'm afraid that when I marry him, he won't be a good man. Please help me. Okay. I don't know what the misunderstanding was about. If it was something serious, unless you have solved this misunderstanding, never go back. You don't go back to an ex because you love the guy. You go back to an ex because they have changed and they have reformed. They have become better and there's proof that they have become better. That's why you go back to them. So don't go back to such a person, okay? Let's see another question here. Thank you so much, Regina. Thank you for your comment there. Difuna, I found a guy in supermarket. He asked me for my number. By then, I came to Dubai. He started calling me like 7 times. 7 months, he used to call me directly from Uganda to Dubai. He didn't buy a smartphone, but he is still communicating. If you're still communicating, it should be okay. I don't know. Unless you wanted him to buy a smartphone. If he didn't buy a smartphone, just ask him why he didn't buy. Maybe he needed to use the money and he didn't prioritize a smartphone. Sometimes a smartphone is a luxury. People need more money and a different phone. So long as he's communicating. I don't know if it's or you wanted a smartphone for video calls. If it's for video calls, tell the guy, please, I wanted us to do video calls. But it can happen. It happens. I hope the man will get another smartphone to do video calls with you. All the best. Riza Pondi. There is this man. We're almost coming to an end. Always tell me that he wants to settle with me. Okay. Okay. He tells everyone behind my back, so he went to talk to my friend to talk to me. But I told him he was late. We share a lot in common. But this thing, I was shocked that he has been keeping that inside for so long. Riza Pondi. All right, so I don't know what's going on. Benja is the word pride, or pride is disrespect. I told him you really have much pride. He said that I disrespect him. Yeah, it's a defense mechanism for a man to say that. When you tell a man he's proud and he says you're disrespecting him, the best thing to do, Shida, explain what you meant. Give examples. Tell him you did this and you said this. I think that is just being too proud. So prove to the person why you're telling them that they are proud. If you have a screenshot, send it to him so that some people don't understand they are too proud. It's their personality. We have people who are too proud for nothing. But tell him why you said that he is proud. And also, if you feel you disrespected him by your words, apologize and move on. Why not? Diana, Benjamin, I have a long distance relationship with my man, and every time I think about him, how can I avoid this? Because we love each other. And every time I think about him, I don't understand what you're saying, Diana. Some of you seems you're typing your questions very fast. Oliver, how comes that my baby daddy cannot achieve any goal? Are you supporting him financially and he is far away from you? Business is for very few people. And that's why I want to begin hosting people who are smart, people who are business coaches. If you're a business coach, you have a business company of coaching, especially coaching people on how to start and run a business. I want to host you in my shows so that we train people on how to become businessmen and businesswomen. So, Nakanjako, Oliver, if you're sending money and there's nothing that is coming out, maybe the man is using you and using the money from you. Think about it. Business should stop. If there's no profit, you stop what you're doing and try something else. So I'm assuming if you're sending money to the guy, why don't you stop doing that and tell the man there's no more profit, there's nothing going on in this business. I think I have sent you this amount of money and it's a waste of time and waste of my money. Let's do something else. And if he's serious, he will need help like coaching on how to run a business. Benjamin, for sure, I trust no one. No matter what, I feel nothing for why I try my best, but never works. Kinina and Njoroge, keep working on yourself and learn from your past until you are able to love again. Okay, I have had 4 kids in different men, yet I'm still 27. Now I have a guy who seriously wants to marry me and have kids with me. I'm confused. What can I do? Noble Desire. That's a very difficult one. It's a very tough one, huh? I don't know such a man if he's serious or he just wants to add you the 5th child. So my word to you is, honestly speaking, as a man, I can say, don't be a mother again. Don't be a mother again. But your situation is very complicated. That's all I can say. It's very, very complicated. Jeffen, Benjamin, what do you think about BFF thing? What do you mean? Best Facebook friend? I don't know what you mean. Aluido Sara, married to my husband for 13 of which it hasn't been easy at all. Not until I started following you is when I realized I was in an abusive marriage. When I decided to quit after listening to the previous show of Mind Games. But my issue is that his family members are telling me to go and they give me piece of land to build in a house and take care of my children. They are 2 kids. Should I agree or move on? Aluido, abusive man? No. Abusive people are abusive. Nothing will change. If they have been abusing you for 13 years, no matter what family members tell you, you know how much this guy has been abusing you. You know what he has been doing to you. And you know how much he has affected you. My message to you, find financial stability to raise your children in a happy, peaceful way. Very painful process for any lady to go through. But with an abusive and a person who cheats a lot, those 2 people, there's no any other advice. Even if I was your sister or your brother, I would just tell you, please, please, your life is more important. Even if they buy you a land, build you a house, it's not going to change. In fact, the abusive person will even abuse you the more by telling you, we helped you to get a land for you and build a house for you. So find the financial stability from now. Think beyond the box. This is the time that you have to think about, how can I make money? How? And think about it deeply and come with a plan on making money. Okay, finally, Benjamin, please tell me about the guys who claims to love you and they take a period of 2 weeks to month not communicating with you. Like, seriously, how can I call? That's something they say they're always busy. Yeah, Fire, I've already answered that question. Those are not serious people. Those are not serious people. So do the same. Disappear. And disappear for good. Fine, Abu. Disappear for good. Sitenda Brenda. I had my husband and he got another woman, but I never minded. I stayed for 2 years till I traveled to come and work, but he has never called me. But the house is empty and he cares for his kids. Does he really love me? 2 years, no communication. I think he loves the kids more than you. So any man who loves you will communicate with you. So long as he's taking care of the kids and you know that your kids are safe and healthy, thank God for that. And that man loves the children and not you. Let me check quickly in my inbox some of the questions that maybe, because the video is coming to an end finally. And I hope you have enjoyed this session. Make sure if you're watching for the first time to like and follow this page, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel to see the next Sunday session. Quickly, let me read a question here. I've been married. Hi, Benjamin. I've been married for 6 years with 1 daughter. Now this guy is addicted to porn and masturbates. This habit has really put me off and not attracted to him. I have been here hoping for him to change, and he's not willing to see a counselor. And on top of that, he is a lazy bum. Advise me. So the man is addicted to porn, masturbates a lot, and he's a very lazy man. What can this man do? Anyone who would like to respond to that specific situation, type there on the comments. As Benjamin, what I would like to say, the person who asked me this question, there's serious discussion that you have to talk with a guy, and it shouldn't stop. Don't judge him. Don't judge him by the way you're talking to him. Not very men will go for counseling sessions. Don't expect that. We live in a world that when you tell your husband to come to me as Benjamin to counsel him on what he's doing, watching the porn and masturbates a lot, he will ask you, who is Benjamin and what experience does he have to talk to me? It is very difficult to initiate counseling at this stage, but show him love, support him. So long as the masturbation is not affecting the sexual relation between you and him. If he satisfies you sexually, makes you to reach those orgasms and amazing orgasms, it shouldn't be a real stress for you. But if it has reached a point where he is focusing much more on the porn and asking you to do very stupid sexual positions and just like those movie actors do on the porn, then you have to complain. You have to tell him he's abusing you sexually, and you have to stop him from doing that by refusing and saying no, and telling him that you can no longer do that with what he is requesting you to do. The next thing you know, he will ask you for anal sex, and that's not a very nice thing. So talk to him, be close to him, and reassure him that you're in this journey together with him to overcome the habit. And I have hosted a sex therapist. I'll be bringing him. His name is Maurice Madeka. He follows my shows, and I will bring him to talk about this thing again in details, especially with the men who are addicted into such videos and how it's affecting their. The last time I hosted him last year, he had a very good talk, and I will reshare the interview which I did with him on my timeline, so that you come across, if you're a man or you're a woman. But in his words, he said, hey, talk. Don't attack a man. Don't blame the guy. Remember, this is sickness. The guy is sick. He needs your support, not your judgment. And reassure him that you still love him, but you want him to change. Those words can be very powerful, telling the man, I still love you. I respect you. No matter how much you're doing these things and this habit, it's affecting me. But I just want you to remember I love you and I want the best for you so that we can stay together peacefully and happily and happily. Let me see if I have one more question in my other inbox of Benjamin Junior Bugonko live shows. Please leave me a feedback on the comments. What do you think about the questions and the answers? I want to know your feedback right now before I go away. What do you think about the responses I'm trying to raise here right now? Benjamin, I always see my girl posting different guys, wishing them well. Can you talk about this BFF? Ah, you're the person who asked about the BFF, posting about different guys. Ah, okay. I don't know if the woman could be flirting. It's the same as flirting. Your woman is posting different men. I don't think it's good. If you're married, there's nothing as BFF. Once you're married, you're married. Why are you posting my BFF? You post Benjamin's picture and you say BFF. Your man has feelings. I mean, surely. People have feelings, and before you post the BFFs, even you as a man, you are a married man, the comments you're putting on people's pictures, ladies' pictures, you see a lady with a bikini and you put some stupid and silly provocative comments on those pictures, your woman sees those things. It's not good. It's not cool. People have feelings, and you never know that. You cannot tell somebody that I'm just joking, it's just a friend. No. People have killed each other over these stupid things. So respect your partner's feelings. If your partner has complained and has requested you to stop doing those things, posting BFFs and those comments that are flashious or suggesting that you have an intention of liking the other person, has requested you to stop, please find it in your heart to respect their feelings and stop doing it. You lose nothing by stop doing that. Unless the woman is so young, just playing monkey business with you, and so that make you jealous. We have ladies who want to make a man jealous by posting the BFFs. That marks the end of the question and answer session, Sunday therapy questions with me, Benjamin. I hope you can tune in next Sunday, same time again, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. East African time. All right. Masaba John, we will visit your YouTube channel. What do you have in your YouTube channel? These days, everyone is opening a YouTube channel. I opened mine last year. I only have 3,000 subscribers. But I don't post a lot so much there. If you open a YouTube channel, have content, be persistent, post and post and post without postponing. YouTube is not a joke, and don't be kidded. Don't be lied to that there is money on YouTube. There is money on how your content and your channel is very popular to attract business. But otherwise, Masaba Joseph, I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube channel right now. What's your YouTube channel? Let me check here. Is it the same as Masaba John? Okay, let me search for you here from my laptop. Masaba Joseph. Let me support you, and I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, Benjamin Junior Bugonko. Masaba Joseph, 28 subscribers. I have already subscribed. I am number 29 subscriber. So I hope the viewers will also subscribe to your channel. I don't know what is in your channel. I don't know what is in your channel. Let's hope you have something serious there that people can fall in love with it. So this is Masaba Joseph. I hope it's this one. And is it this one? I just subscribed to Masaba Joseph, and I've turned the bell on to see your next video. All the best, Masaba. All right. Finally, Anne, thank you so much for the feedback. Edith and Mali, thank you. Sitenda, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rehema Kiboy. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Meti, thank you so much. Shingunjiri, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. Aneta Ching, have a good day. I've been doing the same thing, posting my BFS, but he is not complaining. Yeah, some people will complain. It depends. But if your partner complains, respect them and stop doing that. Thank you so much, Shiba. This person is asking, does it make a good ending? Online or no online? What makes it a good ending is both of you and that man. Online is just a platform. And these days I'm telling people who don't believe in online dating, try people in the same location as you. You live in a town, you live in a city, you don't live in a jungle, or you don't live in a forest, or you don't live in an island. There are men and women surrounding you. Why don't you be available to be dated by people next to you if you don't believe in online dating? Why are you not allowing people next to you in the supermarkets, at the gym, on the streets, in a cafe to talk to you, to approach you, and have a relationship together with you? All right. Okay, your feedback is great. Thank you, Bella. May God bless you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, Judy. Thank you so much, Kulthum. Kawala, thank you so much. Melson, thank you so much. Namwembe Prosi, thank you so much. Sophia, Asante Sana, thank you. Anne, I'm late, thank you so much. Juliet, thank you. Shiba, thank you so much. You skipped my question. What is your question, Lady Ambiko? Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you so much, Judith Sakala. Godspeed. God bless you, and thank you for the support. Thank you so much. What was your question? If I skipped your question, Lady Ambiko, and the rest, please, let's do this again this coming Sunday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. East African time. See you at the Meet and Mingle, 9 p.m. East African time today, Sunday. Until then, continue enjoying the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening. And Lady Ambiko on my DM. If you're sending on my DM, I'm going to read it. How do you handle a man who says I'm smarter than him? That is your question, Lydia. How do you handle a man who says that you're smarter than him? Man. The man is just making you to feel bad. But ask him. Ask him how you're smart, because you never know. Maybe it's your words and the way you treat him. But if you're smart, you're smart. There's nothing you can do about it. But ask him, what exactly does he mean when you say that you're too smart? Hi, everyone. I'm waking up in the morning very down and feeling weak to a point I can't. I'm not sick, but I'm just tired. What can I do? This person will send me a message. You're tired. Talk to your best friend and do something that makes you happy. Listen to some good music. I'm going to be listening to gospel. It's a Sunday. Gospel afternoon begins now. Umeskipi yangu, Peshi Joel. Let's do this next Sunday. I need to get some rest. Thank you so much for your company. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for inviting your friends. Thank you for watching and liking this page. And I will see you in the next Sunday show. God bless you and take care of yourself. Goodbye.